Hello, kindergarteners. Today I feel very excited. Today I feel very inspired. Inspired is a word artists use to describe coming up with ideas. I am inspired to make artwork today about how I feel. That means that my excitement is inspiring me to make a piece of art. So artists are inspired by all kinds of things. Artists can be inspired by what they see. Artists can be inspired by what they remember. Artists can be inspired by their imagination. And artists can be inspired by how they feel. Today we are going to get inspired by our feelings. I have a special book to read to you called Nico Draws a Feeling. And in the book, we get to see how Nico is inspired by his feelings. Let's take a look. Nico Draws a Feeling by Bob Ratzka. Illustrations by Simone Shin. Nico draws a feeling. Nico loved to make pictures. Everywhere he went, he carried a box of colored pencils and a pad of paper. Because everywhere he looked, he saw something that inspired him. It might be a mother bird building her nest, or the low autumn sun peeking out from behind a cloud, or the ice cream truck ring-a-linging down the street. When Nico was inspired, it felt like a window opening in his brain. An idea would flit through the open window like a butterfly, flutter down to his stomach, then along his arm and his fingers to his pencils, and where it would escape onto his paper in a whirlwind of color. It was a wonderful feeling, and Nico tried to capture it as often as he could. Sometimes he showed his pictures to his friends. "What is it?" one of them would ask. "It's the ring-a-ling of an ice cream truck," Nico would answer. "It doesn't look like an ice cream truck," someone would say. "It's not the ice cream truck," Nico would explain. "It's the ring-a-ling." "Where's the bell?" "It's not the bell, it's the ring-a-ling." "I don't get it." Sometimes he would show his parents his pictures. "What is it?" his mom would ask. "It's the warmth of a sun on my face," Nico would answer. "I don't see the sun," his dad would say. "It's not the sun, it's the warmth." "Where's your face?" "It's not my face, it's the warmth." "Oh." Once he showed a picture to his teacher, Miss Reed. "What is it?" Miss Reed asked. "It's the hard work of a mother robin building her nest," Nico would answer. "Where's the robin?" "It's not the robin, it's her hard work." "So, is this the nest?" "It's not the nest, it's her hard work." "I see." But Miss Reed, she didn't see. None of them did. One night, Nico sat on his bed thinking about all the pictures taped to his walls. Then he looked at himself in the mirror, and he was inspired to make another picture. Only this one he taped to the back of his door, where no one could see it. The next day, Nico was heading out with his paper and colored pencils when he noticed a moving truck next door and a girl about his age. "Hi," said the girl. "I'm Iris." "I'm Nico. Hi." "What are you doing with that stuff?" "This, nothing." "Are you going to draw?" "Well, yeah, I like to make pictures." "Can I see them?" "I don't know," he said. "You might not like them." "But I might," Iris answered. Nico decided it would be rude to say no, so he invited Iris over. When they got to his room, Nico waited for her questions. But she just looked and looked. And finally, after looking at every picture in the room, Iris discovered the one behind the door. "Wow," said Iris. "What?" said Nico. "You must have been sad when you made this picture." "How did you know?" Iris thought, "It looks like how I feel. You know, sad because I had to move." Suddenly, Nico felt a window opening in his brain. "Can I make a picture for you?" asked Nico. "For me? Sure," said Iris. Like a butterfly, an idea flitted through the open window, fluttered down to his stomach, then along his arm and fingers to his colored pencils, where it escaped onto his paper in a whirlwind of color. When he was finished, he handed the picture to Iris. This time, Nico asked the question, "What is it?" Iris looked at the picture for a long time without saying a word. At last, she looked up at Nico. "I'm not sure exactly, but it makes me feel like I made a new friend." Nico stared at Iris. "You can see that?" "I can feel it," Iris replied, "like a butterfly landing on my finger." "A butterfly?" asked Nico. "I know it sounds weird." Nico smiled. "Not to me." Okay, my kindergarten artists, when you see this picture, can you tell me what you think of? Some people might say that this picture is just a bunch of scribbles. But if you look closer, you will see all kinds of colors and all kinds of lines and all kinds of shapes. They might look like scribbles, but the artist has chosen which color to use, and the artist has chosen where to make the scribbles and how to group them together. If you were to look at this picture and decide what feeling it looks like, what would you say? Does this look happy? Excited? Confused? Loved? Does this look sad or angry? Does this look hopeful or bored? So our drawings can show our feelings. That book was really cool. I didn't know that you could draw all of those things as feelings. Hard work, ringlings, all of those different things that Nico drew were really cool. But I want to let you know that every artist is different. What Nico drew was abstract drawings. They didn't look like a robin, and they didn't look like a nest, for example. They looked like hard work. So when you draw your pictures, you can use whatever images that make you show your feelings. So if happy to you looks like a family standing under a rainbow, that is perfectly okay. If sad to you looks like a thunderstorm and a swirling ocean, that's okay. But if those feelings just look like lines and colors, that's okay too. Every artist is different. But what we're going to do today is be inspired by our feelings. So talk with a grown-up. Talk about what feelings you have. Think about what colors those feelings would be, and then get inspired and create a piece of art showing your feeling. Have fun, artists.